Welcome to Cage Minds. It's fight week for Fightworld MMA 36, and we've brought Chris Collins in studio to talk about his pro debut. And kind of cool, it's like literally 3-year anniversary from your amateur debut when you're turning pro. How you doing, man?
Yeah, it is. I actually noticed that the other day too. I saw like the little flashbacks on my camera. I was like, oh, it's literally three years exactly, same weekend. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's really cool.
3 years. What has it been like?
It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot. And yeah, I feel like it's just kind of. So I've had 4 MMA fights in the last 3 years. So it kind of takes me a while to find fights. That's kind of like interesting. But I've done a lot of grappling tournaments, a lot of training, and I just feel like everything is like in the right timing and stuff. So I'm excited for it.
Has the process has going from a wrestler to a martial artist been what you've expected?
Yeah, I really like the transition, especially to jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu and wrestling go hand in hand, especially when you start to figure it out and stuff. And then striking too. I love striking. I love the whole thing. It's like it's perfect. I feel like I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be in life. Like I love everything I do. I would love waking up in the morning, going to go lift, train, work out. It's all good.
Now, we were talking beforehand, your training regimen is kind of unique to you. You don't really have a team where a lot of people have a specific team out here that they're working with. You have a couple different that you're working with. What has that been like for you, yourself, and your growth?
So I don't have a specific MMA gym that I'm like the only one like main gym basically, but at the same time I definitely have a team. I have a bunch of people behind me from different gyms all over the place really. I'm training, 3, 4 different gyms and a lot of people and coaches investing in my life and like helping me. So it's like it's kind of interesting because it's like maybe looking out from like third person, it's like you're kind of like, oh, like he doesn't really have a gym. It's like, but at the same time I have so many gyms and so many people helping me. So I think it's a really great situation, even though it does feel a little bit awkward to not have like a gym to call. At the same time, it's like I do have gyms to call my home because I have lots of home gyms, if that makes sense. So I don't know. It's really cool.
And this is a situation that you've kind of adjusted to over the last year. Is that the situation why we haven't seen you competing, or has there been other reasons?
So I have been competing. I've been doing jiu-jitsu tournaments, and I have been wanting to fight this whole time. So my last fight was like over a year and a half ago, and I've been trying to get a fight since then. I had a couple guys say no, and then I had a guy that was so my pro debut was actually supposed to be last November. So like, and yeah, the guy like signed up for the fight, and then about a week before the fight, he pulled out. So it was like, okay, well then I was like, yeah, I went through the whole training camp and stuff, and I was like, I definitely still want to, get my pro debut going soon, but I was like, I'm in shape. I was like, there's some jiu-jitsu tournaments coming up, so I did some jiu-jitsu tournaments. I went out to Vegas for like a big one out there too, and then yeah, for the last several months, been looking for a fight, trying to find another fight and stuff too. So it's like I'm staying active. At the same time, it's like I said, it just takes a while for me to find fights sometimes. So guys say no, guys pulling out. But like I said, everything's timing is everything. I feel like God is in control of my life, and He has my well. So like I really feel like I have like God has a plan and a purpose for my life, and I'm living in that purpose, and I'm in my destiny right now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm using this platform to grow and learn, and be a good influence towards other people and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So I feel like even the timing, it's like I could easily, be mad that my fight got pulled out because the guy backed out. I'm like, you know what? No, because now I can do some tournaments. Now I can train some more. Now I can just get better for the time I finally do my pro debut. It's like I'm just that much better. So it's like it works out.
Is that a thought process or a way that you've always attacked situations, or is that something you grow in and evolve to have that mindset?
Right. So like a lot of people talk about like mental preparation and like mentally planning stuff, and like even they talk about like manifestation and stuff. You can do so much with that. At the same time, some stuff is just like some stuff is out of your control, right? It's like I did my part to get ready for my last fight, but then the guy pulled out last minute, week's notice. It's like, what are you supposed to do there? You could get mad if you want to, or you could just use it as a chance. Oh, okay, well it's time to get better. It's time to keep growing. It's time to keep learning. So yeah, I definitely like to mentally prepare for things and mentally plan things. At the same time, it's like you never know exactly what's going to happen in life, and you can just kind of go from there and just develop and keep growing and learning, and everything is a chance to learn. Like people talk about, you win or learn. It's like everything's a time to learn and stuff. And even like the one MMA fight that I did lose, you know, it was a good learning experience for me, like really good. It really changed a lot of things towards the way I train, the way I look at fighting and everything. And like, yeah, I feel like, I definitely think that everything happens for a reason. Everything's part of a plan. Everything's, you know, it's like, and even if it's not, you just treat it that way and you just keep growing and learning and evolving from there. So.
And you've evolved quite a bit. 3 years ago, what do you think of when you go back to that first fight, you and James Romero? And I still don't know if I've seen two guys more exhausted at the end of a fight, just absolutely gassed.
That was a war. Yeah, that was a super good fight. Yeah, like I think I did really good in that fight, and obviously he did really good. It was a really good fight. But like even when I look back at the videos, I'm like, holy crap! Like my technique was like, I've gotten so much better since then. So it's just really cool to see myself grow and learn throughout the years, even technically and of course mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I've grown in all different aspects of my career and my life and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of funny to look back and be like, you know, it was a really good fight. At the same time, I was like, dude, I had so many like technical things that I've gotten so much better at and stuff. And then, I mean, that's part of the game is I'm just going to keep getting better and just keep growing.
You have this purpose, you've matured. How does it feel now? Is there that same excitement? Is there overbudding excitement now that it feels like it's fight week, the pro debut is days away?
Oh yeah, man, I'm super excited. I think I kind of try to like not get like too overly excited because it's like at a certain point it's like hard to even sleep if you like, you get so excited, you know. So I'm definitely really excited, but at the same time I'm kind of just trying to keep it chill, keep it I don't know, I don't want to get like overly excited. I want to be able to sleep at night. So, but yeah, I'm definitely really excited for it. It's like I said, it's just everything's going how it should be. So I'm grateful and thankful for my life and everything that's happening in my life. So I'm ready to go.
Your opponent, Viliani Kulu, he has more experience than you. You had 4 amateur fights, I believe, altogether. And I think on his resume, he has 10 fights of experience. You have the wrestling, the grappling. Do you feel like there's any difference in the amount of experience that you two bring into this fight?
Right. So yeah, obviously he does have more MMA fights than me, which is good for experience for him. But I definitely, I've traveled all over the country doing college wrestling and stuff like that. I feel like that definitely puts a big experience thing, you know. So you just get like so many different looks and stuff. And like I said, I was in Vegas just a few months ago competing against some of the best grapplers in the world, and like I definitely have a lot of experience in the, you know, competition and competing and stuff. So yeah, he has more MMA fights, but I feel like I'm very versed in combat experience throughout the years, so feeling good about it.
What does it mean to finally get the journey started now, to turn the page, to become a professional? Been waiting 9 months for this, if not longer?
Yeah, man. It's almost like surreal, dude. It's like really cool just thinking about it. And I've even like talked about it for a while and stuff, where it's like, I feel like the best way to explain it is just like, you know, like a jet on the runway. And just for several years, I've just been gaining speed. And now it's like I'm about to actually like take off. And it's just a really exciting, fun feeling. And it's just like that, you know. Storm's coming, the lightning's about to strike, man. It's like, it's time to go.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, what's it been like being on the mats with some huge names in the UFC? We've seen some of the pictures. You're there along some guys with some huge experience. What has that done to add to your game?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's good, obviously good technique, good training, good workout partners and stuff. And then I feel like the mental game too, just being in a room with such high level fighters and just listening to their mindsets, comparing my mindsets, and just realizing I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be mentally, physically, emotionally, like spiritually. I'm all like, it's all coming together at the right time. Like I said, I'm about to, you know, been gaining speed on the runway and about to take off, and it's just like, I feel like it's just the perfect timing for it too. So I'm excited for it, man. What
should everybody expect Saturday night at Revel?
Some good entertainment, and yeah, I'm going out there planning to finish this guy, so it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yep.
Chris, thank you for the time. Everybody, we'll see you at Revel Entertainment Center for Fightworld MMA 36 this Saturday night.